An absolute perfect fit.
From the 31, Jackson. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down.
I have to give some credit to the defender on that when he read all of his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
On third down, Jackson. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on third down.
So on fourth down, here's the Ravens Pro Bowl kicker, Justin Tucker, out onto the field.
8-yard attempt.
And it's a fake. He's going to throw it. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert. Fake doesn't work out. And this the Browns drive about to get started. They're still in search of an initial first down as they come up here 1st and 10. Buying time to his left. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. And that is the third sack this offensive line has allowed this first quarter. When he popped up, shaking his head, frustrated right now behind center. Another try after the first down sack. Mayfield, and the pressure gets to him again. Matt Judon, he's the one that drops him this go-around, and that pass rush getting strong here. Back-to-back sacks. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. A real letdown defensively. That was third and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. Flush to his right. And bringing it in right side here, Beckham. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. And now Mayfield on the bootleg. They'll roll him out right. Going right back to Beckham here, complete. Last play they went over 20 yards. This time they topped 30. Now we know this offense has the potential to strike quickly, and they just bit off 2 huge plays on back-to-back snaps.
So on the other side of the ball, you've got to go Band of Brothers thought process. No one left behind. No.
Under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sack back around the 8. Marching in for the sack, Matthew Judon. It's 2nd and goal, back to the 8-yard line now. Now Mayfield. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. Mayfield finding Odell Beckham with a touchdown pass. And the Browns have cut it back within a score.
Well, that's what I call an answer right there. They gave up a sack on the previous play. How about what they did to finish things off, turning it right back around?
That's the response, and that O-line feels a lot better now, don't they?
Yeah, without a doubt, because give up the sack on the previous play, that just hurts those guys because they never want to see their guy get hit.
Parkey with the extra point, and that'll make our score 14-7. Taken at the 15, a short kick. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. Forced out to his left. And he's going to keep it here. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be 2nd down.
Well, we've seen Jackson already have success in the first half running the football, and he gets good yardage on the ground again there. I mean, I know it's a $64,000 question, CD, but how do they contain him better?
You have to win against the blockers ahead of you. If those guys even occupy a defender for even a half a second, then Lamar Jackson is gone. You've got to take those blockers and move them so that you have clear vision of Lamar Jackson, and hopefully you can hem him in.
Ravens 14, Browns 7.
Now a play fake here on first down. Being chased out left. And now he's going to use his legs. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And this is picked up by the Browns. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. Well, that's unfortunate because he had a nice run going, but give credit to the defense. They got a hand in the cookie jar there, CD.
You have to think about vision, finding a place to get down after you know you've gotten all you can out of a run, and obviously ball security is paramount. In today's football, everyone's coming after the rock. You've got to make sure you protect it and protect the yardage you just gained.
They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. Mayfield on play action. On the run, he'll let this go deep right, and that's caught inside the 30. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. It's a gain of 34. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. Calais Campbell able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Another try after the first down sack. Mayfield going to throw right side here, complete. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication.
And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown.
Complete to number
Odell Beckham with his 2nd move.
That ties the game at 14. Cody Park.
That where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Jackson fakes the give and keeps it. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. 2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 43-yard line.
From the gun, it's Jackson sliding out of the pocket. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Sione Takitaki leading the surge there as he drops him for a loss of 6. Steps up. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And I think the Browns got it. They did. Oh, he's got some breathing. Does the big boy have the juice? And he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return for a Browns TD.
Harkey lining up for the extra point.
2nd time he's lost a fumble. This one hurts more. It's returned for 6.
He's been under a lot of duress, hasn't he? Pressured, hurried, harassed the whole game.
Well, the offensive line not giving him a lot of help.
Not a lot of help, but the bottom line, he's got to take care of the football.
Taken at the 15, a short kick. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
And in just about every game we see, partner, what do we do when we look at the stat sheet? We go right to
the turnover differential.
Without a doubt, because when we see that, that pretty much tells the tale of the game. And I know there's still plenty of time to go, but you've got to take care of the football in order to win it.
Down back at the 18-yard line.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Jackson. And this one caught by Dez Bryant. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. It's a gain of 34. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Dobbins running out of the gun. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
The line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Second.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Jackson. Catch is made by Marquise Brown. And they're going to have another 1st down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 34-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
34-yard line.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Now Jackson on first down. A throw over the middle, caught by Bryant. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
2nd and 3.
Got his man complete over the middle. It's Andrews. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. Willie Snead there to make the grab. And the Ravens are an extra point away. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever, there it results in a touchdown. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity.
Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked off at the 33. Not the best of plays there as a quarterback. You're right-handed, rolling left, trying to throw it that far downfield.
I remember a coach of mine saying, son, that's the equivalent of trying to get the car keys out of your pocket with your opposite hand.
The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off at the 28. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line.
Well, there definitely was some juice on that pass. And while tight ends don't always have the same reputation for hands as wide receivers do, in this case, that ball was expected to be caught.
He'll let it go deep for Beckham. This is caught at the 20. And they're going to have this in a great spot way down in Baltimore territory. 39 yards there, a big one. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. Escaping the pressure right. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a 1st down.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of throws into some windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a second interception, really a bad throw. So maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Pernell McPhee picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Goal.
They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? Fielded in the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
Take over 1st and 10.
The Browns drive about to get started. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
And Mayfield again with the interception, his 3rd. Picked off by Patrick Queen. Then he will bring it back to about the 11-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
Intercepted. The Ravens take over.
After the interception, here's Jackson. He's got it. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so. Jackson now. The quick slant caught. And he'll get nothing out of that one.
Nick Boyle. That's good for a Baltimore Raven.
They go play action here on first down. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete. And the safety, Carl Joseph, there to knock that one away.
And goal.
Second down and goal. Jackson got a man. It's caught for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson hooking up with Mark Andrews. And the Ravens have retaken the lead.
The Ravens will line up.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury. And it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run. He finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
Ravens 28, Browns 21.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Taken in the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23.
The Browns take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive? And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. Calais Campbell getting him once again his third sack of the afternoon.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle it time again.
So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done. Another try after the first down sack. Mayfield. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. He was looking for Odell Beckham that time. And it's third down. Here's Mayfield. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. And his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today. Picked off here by Jimmy Smith. And a great return here gets this one all the way down to the 26-yard line. That had disaster written all over. You've got a right-handed quarterback, a rolling left, and throwing it pretty far downfield.
It's really difficult to do, to try and get your body twisted around into the proper position and get anything on the ball as you heave it downfield. And that's what it actually turns into, a heave. And that's not really a good throw, is it?
Not good, and we saw the result.
At the 19-yard
He'll buy some time right. Now he'll pull it down. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first.
First and 10 at the 11.
From the gun, Jackson rolling to his right. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And this is picked up by the Browns.
Partners, that with every play call that came in, there was a little discussion about, hey, we can seal this bad boy. We can really put ourselves in a great spot to take total control, and yet they find a way to cough it up.
Yeah, the two-score game opportunity eludes them, and now a chance for the other side to come back here.
Yeah, that means defense has to go out there and make some plays themselves. So we call sudden change. Let's see if the defense is mentally ready to take care of it.
The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
And the Browns first down.
Mayfield looks to throw. Flushed out right. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them.
And now here is another interception. It's Chuck Clark picking it off. And a terrific return as he'll take it up past the 35. I'm starting to wonder, Charles, if 5 interceptions, is that the last that we've seen of him?
Well, I think that a lot of people hope that's the last they've seen of him in this game, probably including himself. If this were baseball, the manager would have been in the mound already and asked for the ball, and he'd be in there getting a shower. But in football, you might have to go stand on the sideline and watch the rest of it and see if your backup can do any better.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
From the gun, Jackson eluding the pressure right. He'll run it. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be second down. Final minute now of the third quarter.
10 yards.
Looking to throw again on second down. Jackson.
At the 33.
And he rifles one incomplete. Hollywood Brown, the intended receiver. And that takes us from second to third down.
Incomplete. It's now third down and less than a yard.
They'll try to run for it with Dobbins. And he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the first.
That's good.
They'll give him a yard on the play, and it'll move the chains.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
On first and 10, it's Jackson. He's going to find his tight end, Boyle. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. It's a pickup of 11 and a Baltimore first down. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
21.
On first and 10, it's Dobbins. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives them a first and goal.
Yard line.
Here's Jackson. Feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7. Larry Ogunjobi, he's the culprit, dropping him for a 2-yard loss.
Second and goal.
On second and goal, Jackson under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sack back around the 8. The D-tackle Sheldon Richardson came barreling in for the sack.
Third and goal.
Third and goal, Jackson. They'll roll him out right. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback, I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
And the safety, Carl Joseph, there to knock that one away. So that's a decision that could loom pretty large here. They go for it on fourth down, but come up empty.
But I actually like the call, and the reason? It shows me a head coach has faith in his team overall. First on the offensive side, thinking they can pick it up, but also knowing that he has faith in his defense that if they don't, they'll go out there and stop them. I like the confidence he showed.
At the 13-yard line.
To throw again on second down, Mayfield. His throw incomplete. The veteran Jimmy Smith there on the coverage.
It certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
He may try and run. Now Mayfield lost the football, and it's picked up by the Ravens. And they're going to take over right there at the 22-yard line. Good job starting on that scramble. Had his eyes on that first down marker, CD, but lost the most important thing, the football.
Yeah, wasn't quite there. Focused solely on getting to the first down marker. Forgot to cover up and take care of the ball.
2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's second down.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Here's a 4-receiver look now. 3 of those guys out to the right side on second and 8. That's going to be caught. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. 18 yards that time to push him up, first and goal.
You know, Lamar Jackson last season, the first NFL quarterback with 3,000 or more passing yards and 1,000 or more rushing yards in the same season.
And we see both of those, Tom.
And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Lamar Jackson, his second touchdown of the afternoon. Oh, and now they're going to fake it.
So the lanes continue to be there for Lamar Jackson to run that football. That his second touchdown run of the game.
You know what I would like? I'd like for us to be able to go into a defense's room after playing Lamar Jackson and watch the tape and see how much of a lane was really there and how much he created just through his talents. In any event, Lamar Jackson finds the end zone, doesn't he?
He always seems to, but that's a good point. We sometimes put blame on the defense. Maybe we just need to praise Lamar Jackson a little bit more.
The Browns drive about to get started. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it, though, because you're exactly right.
You like that, don't you?
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. Is that word again, symptomatic?
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis, symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just kept using it.
Behind the chain, 2nd and 12.
Mayfield now. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Derek Wolfe popping in for the sack.
Remember, throughout my career here, defensive coaches always say, guys, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. Well, they put themselves in a great spot with this big lead, and they know they've got to throw the ball.
These pass rushers have to be salivating. It is pin your ears back time indeed.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
Sliding out of the pocket. And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack. Matt Judon. And goodness, that means this next drive is going to begin 1st and goal already at the 5-yard line. Throwing is Jackson. Escaping, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. It's 2nd and goal, but now all the way back at the 14. Flushed out right. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Sheldon Richardson able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And here he'll get it down to the 7.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. The Browns drive about to get started. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4, turned it over in their own territory, but the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the #1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach? That was planned going into it, not necessarily to not get the 1st down or to have the defense have to hold up.
But he trusted his defense.
Trusted his defense very much, and I think that's how he's going to play this game. Go for it. Be aggressive, because I've got the Wild Bunch backing me up over here on my own sideline.
Now we'll see what his offense can do. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And it's picked up by the Ravens. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line.
Well, that drive wasn't a case of wanting to put points on the board. It was needing to, having to, and they didn't get it done.
Yeah, didn't get it done, and now you look at the situation and the point differential, 2 scores, pretty much game, set, match. How
about the takeaway, though, huh? How about those defensive guys?
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. So the final seconds tick away in this Baltimore victory, and you've got to say, CD, it was